The alarm blared through the corridors of Earth's last orbital defense station. Commander James Ellis gripped the edge of the tactical display, his knuckles white with tension. The holographic projection showed what everyone had feared. The Vakari fleet had bypassed the outer system defenses. "Status report," he demanded, voice steady despite the chaos. Lieutenant Anna Reed swiped through screens of data. 57 enemy vessels approaching. Our ground-based ion cannons are still offline after their last attack. Civilian evacuations at 30%. James nodded grimly. 3 years of relentless war had reduced humanity's once proud interplanetary civilization to a desperate last stand around their homeworld. The Vakari had appeared without warning, their technology far beyond anything humans possessed. Their crystalline ships moved with impossible grace, weapons cutting through Earth's best defenses like paper. "They're jamming our communications." Again, Technical Officer Marcus Wright reported. "Lunar base and Mars colony can't coordinate with us." James studied the tactical display. Something about the Vakari formation seemed different this time. More predictable. "Pull up the attack patterns from the last 6 engagements," he ordered. As the data flowed across his screen, James felt a flicker of hope. The aliens had been unstoppable because they never repeated tactics, never established patterns that humans could counter. Yet here, finally, was evidence of repetition. Their ships were forming the same crescent approach they'd used during the Battle of Titan. "They're getting complacent," he murmured. "They think we're beaten." The station shuddered as the first wave of enemy fire struck their shields. "Sir," Anna called, "Admiral Wilson is requesting permission to deploy the Prometheus Protocol." Hush fell over the command center. The Prometheus Protocol was humanity's last desperate gambit, untested and potentially catastrophic, even to those who deployed it. "Patch her through," James said. Admiral Wilson's face appeared on the main screen, her expression grave but determined. "Commander, you've seen the patterns?" "Yes, Admiral. They're repeating the Titan maneuver." "Then it's time. All other defense stations are prepared. The ground teams have the pulse generators in position. We need your confirmation." James hesitated, only briefly. Earth had no other options. Confirmation granted, Prometheus is a go. Throughout the solar system, hidden facilities hummed to life. For months, the brightest human minds had worked in secret, studying the debris from destroyed Vakari ships, analyzing their energy signatures and communication patterns. The Vakari fleet advanced, their crystalline vessels gleaming in the sunlight, as they prepared to deliver what they believed would be the final blow to humanity. "Prometheus devices online," Marcus reported. "Quantum field stabilizing." James opened a channel to all remaining human forces. "All units, execute Operation Blacklight. Fall back to secondary positions." Human ships began a seemingly chaotic retreat, drawing the Vakari fleet into careful positioning around Earth. The aliens, sensing victory, pressed forward eagerly. "They're in position," Anna announced. "Field integrity at 97%. James took a deep breath. "Initiate Prometheus." Throughout the solar system, specially designed transmitters activated simultaneously. They emitted no energy humans could detect, but targeted the unique quantum resonance frequency of Vakari technology, a weakness discovered by studying the alien wreckage. On the tactical display, the Vakari fleet continued their advance for 10 tense seconds. Then, one by one, their ships began to falter. "It's working," Marcus whispered in disbelief. The alien vessels slowed, their formations breaking apart as their navigation systems failed. Some began to drift aimlessly, while others spun in place, weapon systems firing randomly into space, all. "Defense stations report status," James ordered. Confirmations came in from around Earth and the few remaining outposts. Everywhere, the same scenario was unfolding. The supposedly invincible Vakari fleet was helpless. "Their ships are trapped in a quantum feedback loop," explained Dr. Laura Porter, the physicist who had developed the Prometheus Protocol. "Their technology relies on quantum entanglement principles we barely understand, but we found a way to disrupt it." "How long will this last?" James asked. "Unknown," Laura admitted. But at least long enough. James nodded. All combat vessels move in. Target their command ships first. Human warships surged forward. For the first time in 3 years of conflict, they faced an enemy that couldn't fight back. Railgun batteries and missile salvos tore into the crystalline hulls of the alien vessels. Hours later, the battle, if it could still be called that, was over. The space around Earth was littered with the shattered remains of the Vakari fleet. Not a single alien ship had escaped. In the aftermath, James stood at the observation deck of the defense station, looking down at the blue planet below. Parts of Earth still bore the scars of Vakari attacks, burning forests, flooded coastlines, ruined cities. But humanity had survived. Commander? Anna approached, holding a data tablet. We're picking up transmissions from the outer system. There's a massive energy signature at the edge of the Kuiper Belt. The Vakari homeworld fleet? James asked, his heart sinking. Anna shook her head, a smile breaking across her exhausted face. No, sir, it's us. Colony ships we thought were destroyed at Neptune. They've been hiding, building, and they've figured out how to adapt the Prometheus technology into actual weapons. James turned back to the viewport, watching as the first rays of sunlight spilled over Earth's horizon. Then it's not over, he said quietly. No, sir, Anna replied. But for the first time, we're not just fighting to survive. We're fighting to win. Across the solar system, humanity began to rebuild. The knowledge gained from studying Vakari technology accelerated human advancement by centuries. Defense became offense. Survival became reclamation. The war would continue, but everything had changed the day humans struck back.